Hi students, so welcome to the last video module on session 5 is all about understanding myths of entrepreneurs. So in this module, this is the fourth set of myths. So far we have completed 3 sets, and in this the fourth one we will understand the myths from the perspective of entrepreneurship involves a lot of imports and exports which are very expensive, and the entrepreneurs work for the market, and then they just go by the market trends, and then they are young and energetic. So these are the three aspects which we are going to understand in this last video model. So these are the three myths, and if you just go by the numbering, so the 10th myth is entrepreneurs involves exports, which is expensive, long, and then dangerous and unreliable, and then it is a loss making. So this is the myth of in the social system, or even whatever it is, cultural belief. So the myth 11 is something entrepreneurs listen to the market trends and then other advisors. So they go by the market, whether it is right or wrong, or so they just are ready to work with the market trends. Is it right? And myths, no, the last one, the 12th, entrepreneurs are young and energetic, and the old people may not suitable for this entrepreneurial activities. Is it right? So we just look at these three, the last three, then we'll understand what is what. If we just look at the 10th myth is something that export is expensive and then long and then dangerous, and the above statement is the wrong. So why? Because if you just see, no, the exports, the proven by the starting the small with partners, and then they understand the market the first, and open the local office, and then put it in the place, open the local the trustworthy management, or even the people who are there, and you can start that. So everything is possible, because you can even the sell ice cream to Eskimos. So that is the belief, and that is the main the strong the value system of entrepreneurship. So we do it in a way that so whatever it is, that is possible. So even if it is export oriented, and then something involves some kind of shipping the goods and the services from one country to another country. So one has to just understand that, and then the formalities, and then follow the government the system, and then regulations time to time announced by the excise the department. So that is not an issue, one can do it very easily. So if you just look at the another important thing is 11th the belief, you should listen to the market trends and then other advisors. Yes, but within reason, listen to your gut feel, and then market the chances are the faster in the media than in the business reality. So the media projects in a different way, but reality is something else. The media may not reflect 100% reality of what is what and what is happening in the business. So in that context, you can see that how best you can understand the market, and then accordingly you can just manage market, and then mold market as per your requirement if it is necessary. So market studies are as reliable as whether the forecast. So you can see that always you can just rely on the market research, and then market studies are there, and then the data you can create out of the complex market, and then you can get a kind of clarity and take a right decision, so that it is not that you are just going by some kind of the rumors coming out with some changes in your business that will affect negatively your the flow of business activity. So you can just understand the market in a right spirit, and then accordingly you can treat the market, right? So the last one, the 12th myth is entrepreneurs should be young and energetic, right? Is it true? So entrepreneurs are actively, activity is fairly easy to spread it out very our age range. So it is not that young or old or middle. So at any time anyone can start. Of course, the young people when they are in the colleges and when they are in the classrooms, of course they may get an idea. Most of the people they get ideas to start their own business when they are in the classroom, and at the same time when they just come out and then start working with someone. So after some time, because of experience and then the knowledge of the market and the business, the grip, no, or all the mechanisms, so one can just think of starting the business. Or otherwise, even at the later stage also, there are so many people and they started business, in the later stage, maybe after 50s and then 55. No, they just thought that no, they can just start their own business because of the employment, reached a kind of exhaustion stage, and still their passion is there. They are not able to pursue that, and they can come out and then start their business. So it is necessarily a kind of the desire is required. It is not the age, right? So while it is important to be an energetic, investors often cite the strength of the entrepreneurs as their the most important the criteria in the making investment decisions. So of course you must be energetic, and then good health, and then good the mind and then body is required, so that you will get a kind of sound ideas, and then a solid action plan you can design, you can work for the business. So what makes an entrepreneur stronger in the eyes of an investor is experience, and then maturity, and then a solid reputations, and then a track record of success. So this one can say that it is not the age, right? So this criteria favors older rather than the younger entrepreneurs in the context of investment, and then the sustainability of the business. So one can start the business, and then young people, of course, they are energetic and then having a lot of different ideas. When you just look at them long term, so the more weightage and then more no, the value created for the older people than the youngers in the business. So this is what is the reality is all about. Young, energetic people only can become the entrepreneurs. So with this, I think we just discussed the four different video models to understand no, the 12 different the minds about the entrepreneurs. So they are really what they do, then what no, they don't do that. So there are some kind of conventions, and then some kind of social beliefs, and then some cultural aspect in some societies. They don't no, allow the family members to start their own business because of the belief. So in that way, you can see that the success through failure, and the failure again become a kind of stepping stone for the success. So one day or another, everyone fails. The the most important thing is to learn from our mistakes. That is the important thing, because nothing is 100% success without failure. So when you start a kind of the venture or even journey, so both are there. You can see the positive or negative things, but as a whole, how we are just going to manage these two, and then see that the positive, the force and positive result is more than your negative result or failure. So that is what is all about the entrepreneurs. The might is something, it depends on our conditions in which we are dealing with the business, and then how we just look at the both the positive things and the negative things, right? So with that, let me stop here, and then looking forward to meet you in the session 6, video 24. So thank you.